Check 1 2 1 2. If you're in the live chat room, let us know we coming through loud and clear. We're about to get this thing started. Welcome to the show, Mrs. Raging Banana. What's up? What's up? Are we living good? We living good. Bring my boy K-Bum up in here. Go ahead, bro. Test the mic out.
Yeah, right. I test my mic out. Yo, what's up? Raging Bananas. I'm ready for the chat. I see. I'm ready too now.
All right. We coming through loud and clear. Know how it is. Okay, so we just waiting for a few more faces to show up. Brother Keith Norris is going to be late. But Raging, you already here? You ready for this conversation? Like it's going to be me and K-Bum for a little while. But what's been good your way, bro?
Man, busy, bro. Busy, man. Like I was saying, man, I was telling you before the chat, been working. They've been getting all their money worth out of me this week. Brother been working a little overtime, working when I got home, working during my lunch. Got to put in some time tomorrow. We'll see. Trying to get this release through the door. See, y'all don't see behind the scenes when all these developers and gaming companies be doing all this work and trying to get these games out. You know what I'm saying? I understand the development world and how that works and how that affects your family. You just want to play a video game. I understand what goes on behind closed doors. I just throw my 2 cents out there about it. You know.
Hey, bro. Hey, don't be like that. I mean, no, I don't know the behind the scenes that go on and what you do. I wish I did, but that's why you get paid the big bucks.
Yeah.
So, how the wife doing?
The wife doing good, actually, bro. Her birthday is tomorrow, so we're gonna be celebrating that.
Well, she gonna be what, 15, 16?
Man, don't do like that, man. I have the FBI at my door. Don't do that. No, man. It's it's pretty cool. She wants a chill birthday. She don't want to do much, and she told me not to get her nothing. But you never listen to that. So I got her something.
I got to go up here and find out what mine want to do on hers, man. I messed up.
Okay.
I messed up on her 40th, man. Don't mess up on that 40th.
Nah. We got a little bit to go before we get there. We got a little bit to go.
You got a little bit, about 3 more years, 3, 4 more years. Anyway,
I'm gonna try to probably take it out the country somewhere for a 40th or something.
Do something
nice.
Don't mess up like I did. I messed up. I was in the dog house for real. Anyway, we ain't gonna talk about that. But no, man.
Thank you, Raging. I appreciate that. I'll let her know happy birthday.
Okay, yeah. She said never listen. Okay, I like that advice. I like that advice. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But anyway, we don't know how long Mr. Norris is going to take, and I don't want to go too much ahead. But we just getting everything clear. Did you get to check out that Dune yet?
No, I didn't get a chance to check it out. It is on my list of stuff to watch, but I have not. I did see the Eternals this weekend. I did see that.
Okay, without spoiling, what was your verdict? Is it a must see? Do I need to go see it or no? Or is it? Oh man,
mixed opinions.
Dude, don't do me like that.
Mixed opinions. My opinion, I don't know how much it's actually worth when it comes to the Eternals. What can I say about it? It's not your normal run-of-the-mill MCU movie. It will not feel like a normal run-of-the-mill, like Endgame and Civil War and Doctor Strange and Spider-Man. They all feel like they don't feel plain, but they all feel like the standard type of quippy, jokey type of Marvel movie. They all have a very similar feel to it.
Okay.
This doesn't really feel like that. It feels a little bit different.
A DC Marvel movie. That's what I heard.
That is kind of what I said.
And Raging Banana said heard it wasn't heard it was pretty bad. Right now, it's the least earning movie of Marvel. Ooh,
it's not the worst. It's not the worst Marvel movie.
No, least earning.
Least earning, probably because the pandemic and everything like that. Because Captain America, the first Captain America, is easily the worst Marvel.
No, I would say Captain Marvel was worse than Captain America.
Heck no.
They're about tit for tat. They
Captain
tit for
America
tat, man.
was booty cheeks, bro.
If Captain America was booty cheeks, Captain Marvel was the ass on each cheek.
Whatever, man. That's funny.
The ashy cheeks. If Captain America was bad.
So I do have something to say to you, Level.
Yeah.
If you do go to see this in movie theaters,
I plan on it. That or Ghostbusters.
Do not go see it at night, sir. Just sit during the day. I know you. You will fall asleep. It's not really a knock on you. There is the middle of this movie moves at a glacier pace. And I know my boy Level will be head back, mouth open.
Okay.
Knocked out.
I will keep that in my mental Rolodex when I go, because I plan to go see it. I haven't been to the theater in literally a year and a half. It's been a year and a half, bro. I haven't been to the theater since the pandemic, man. And
Raging Bananas, that's facts.
Right.
That's funny.
Hey, now Raging Banana, if you got any topics you want us to hit on, because we don't have a whole lot planned tonight. So if you got anything you want us to talk about, put it in the comment. We'll put it in our list of discussion. We'll give it an old heave-ho.
We do have to get the music before we get started, though.
Yeah, right? I was just talking.
Okay,
all right.
okay,
let's go. K-Bun ready to start. So, y'all, let's get it in.
It's about to get live. We keep it pretty level, no surprise. Come and listen to the topic busted. Yeah, check out our discussion. Keith Norris and D2K. K-Bump 20 on the MIC. Jet Eye Night all the way in Germany. Leveled head, you know who that boy is. But it say live and level, live and level. We on the MIC. Live and level, live and level. We just talking them games. Live and level, live and level. Take a seat and listen up, man. Live and level, live and level.
Yeah, we are here. We are ready to go. We are here to talk about these games. You know who it is. You know what it's about. You already know. So let me bring my boy K-Bun back up in here. Cause he's gonna be like, you cut me out, Level. Let's go. All right, so I apologize. I had to get it in. But we are here. So we are officially starting. But I wanna say, Raging Banana, if you got any topic, anything you want us to hit on while we get on the topics we gonna talk about, feel free to add it in the comment section. And those that are listening, they're not listening yet because I don't see that many people in there yet. But I offer that same opportunity to them. But anyway, so I haven't been in a year and a half, bro. A year
and a half to the movie theater.
And a half. And what I was finna say. I think if not Eternals, I think my first movie might
Spider-Man.
No, it might be Ghostbusters.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it might be Ghostbusters, man. I might have to take little girl, my daughter out. And I don't know if I'm going to take all my girls because the 5-year-olds or 6-year-olds, they probably won't be able to handle
6?
Ghostbusters. Yeah, they 6, bro. Yeah, they done turned 6.
Good Lord.
Yeah, they old, man. They old. They grown. They driving and everything. Anyway. But no, I think that might be the first movie I go. If it's not Eternals, I might take the family to go see Ghostbusters. If not the family, I'll go with my daughter, Kendall, and we go see Ghostbusters. But anyway,
Raging said the last time she was in the movie theater was Deadpool 2. Good Lord.
How long? That's about, 3-4 years ago? 5?
Good Lord.
the pandemic wasn't even in. We didn't even see it in the horizon. What was going on with you, Raisin? Anyway,
you must be stealing from that Fire TV. That's what's going on.
All right, well, I see that.
The cinema app.
Right, I see that D2 ain't showed up yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and go into what you've been gaming on, and then we're gonna get into these topics. You ready?
Cool. Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah. You know what time it is? It's time for What Have You Been Gaming On? Sing it, folks. Let's go. Let's go. Hey. What you been gaming on? 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 Gaming on, gaming on, gaming on.
Okay.
What have you been gaming on? I don't think they heard me. Hold on, let me say it again. I need to know what you've been gaming on, bro. Go ahead.
Okay.
I think I muted myself.
Am I good? Am I coming through?
Yes, sir. You're coming through loud and clear.
Okay. Cool. So, I can jump right into the main game I've been gaming on. And this is the game that I said earlier this year. This is the game I've been looking out for. This is the game that got me the most excited this year. This is the game that I'm like, I can't wait to play. I've had 2 other single player games in front of it. I pushed both of them to the back of the line. And as soon as I got this game, I popped it in and I started playing. And that is Guardians of the Galaxy. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, okay. All right.
That is the game I have been most excited for. I said it way back when I first saw the trailer, and man, and it is nothing like Marvel's Avengers. Let's get that out the way. It is nothing like Marvel's Avengers. Marvel's Avengers can go in the trash and never come out again. That game is actual booty cheeks.
Why? Okay.
But Guardians of the Galaxy. Let's go back to the game and Guardians of the Galaxy. This game makes you feel like the movie has come in video game form. They talk the entire time. There is almost no dead air in this game.
Okay.
No dead air. So when you're going from point A to point B, so say you're on a mission and you're trying to get to the castle, or you're trying to get to this a fortress. You're trying to get to this fortress, and you're going through at that point a jungle. They were going through a jungle. These fools didn't stop talking. They were talking and quipping and going back and forth and arguing and yelling. Like you're not even doing nothing. You're just walking, and they're just going at it. Man, and it's some hilarious moments, man, because they just go at it just for no reason. And Rocket is probably whoever's doing the voice acting for Rocket is the piece that makes all of this goes together. Whoever the voice actor for Rocket is killing it. He needs a raise because he's the one he sounds most like the movie, and he makes everything work because he is just yelling. They're all yelling at each other, but he is just it's good. I like it.
Okay, so
I like it.
So did you play Avengers?
Yes, I played Avengers.
So compare.
Yes.
Okay, since
no, I don't want to compare it.
No, we got to do this. We hey, we got time.
We don't have time.
In comparison with Avengers, because Avengers was supposedly bad, right? So you telling me I need to get this game? In other words,
I am having fun. This is what video games are supposed to do. You're supposed to have fun playing video games.
Compare it to something that I might that you would think? Okay.
I don't know. You're Nintendo here. I don't know what y'all like.
Wrap it up.
Let me see what I can compare it to, because it's different, because you're never alone in this game, right? You know how Uncharted, you by yourself,
Right.
and sometimes you may have somebody, and then he's quipping with that person that he's with. Sometimes when he's with his brother or he's with Sully, right? They're talking kind of the whole time.
Right.
It's like that, but you have 4 other people.
So it's like Ratchet and Clank, how they talk basically the whole time.
It's more than that.
It's more than that. Okay.
Because you have the different dynamics of all the people. Like, you have Drax who just keeps taking everything literal. And you have moments where you can interact with the story, right? And you can do something. Like the funniest moment in the game so far, well, one of it was we were at a ravine, right? And there was a hole in between where we had to go, and we needed to get to the other side. And Drax was jokingly saying that he can throw rocket to the other side. So instead of us finding a way to the other side, that he can just throw a rocket across the ravine to the other side. And then I had a choice, which is to try to find a way around or just throw a rocket across. So I said, this would be funny. Throw a rocket. And he just threw him across. And he landed on the other side, and he was heated. And he literally complained for like 3 minutes about being thrown across. And then he reluctantly let us over, but that was after I had to agree to give him more of my cut of the pay. Stuff like that. And even you do stuff like so say you're exploring, right? And you're trying to find Easter eggs, or you're trying to find hidden gems or currency, right? So you're exploring. Right. They'll make fun of you for doing that, and be like, "Oh, where's Quill? I bet he's out there exploring again." And they'll just crack on you for walking around and exploring. Matter of fact, if you go to a locked door, so say they say the path is this way, they'll say that, and you'll try to find if there's any other paths, and you'll go to the locked door and be like, "Oh, this door is locked." And they'd be like, "Yeah, I told you it was locked, dummy. That's why I said this way."
Okay. Now, Rachel Banana asked the question, since you wasn't big on Avengers, are you looking forward to the Spider-Man DLC for Avengers? I'm playing it now on the screen. So
why would I?
So what? Okay, what was it? Okay, all right. Because I didn't play pretty much nothing this week. To be honest with you, I tried to beat the boss on Metroid Dread, and that just is not coming. I'm just envious of Keith because I'm not having success. I'm not. I get to a second stage and I'm like, what the world? But anyway, I only gave it like 2. I gave it a real go last week, not maybe once this week, but I've been busy with a lot of stuff. I got a lot of engagement that I got to do outside of this with music and stuff. So I've been having to get that stuff prepped up. So I haven't gotten a chance to game. So I can actually just let you talk. But I want to know, since we just, we just give a little time for Keith them to get here, and we're going to get into this first topic anyway. And since Rage and Banana asked, what is it about Marvel Avengers that you hate, but they did right with Guardians of the Galaxy? Did that make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
The story for Avengers is uninteresting. It is not interesting at all. The fact that I have spent 50%, 60% of this story as Miss Marvel bores me to tears.
I told you the movie was trash, so she can't be.
I
any
said
more.
Miss Marvel, not Captain Marvel.
Oh, Miss Marvel. Okay, my bad. My bad. Correction. Go ahead.
It bores me to tears.
So you gotta play as other characters, because you're the reason I didn't get it, because you said you didn't like it. So I was like, I
good. I saved you.
Okay. So you gotta play as other characters.
You at a certain point you can choose, but you only have 3 characters.
Okay.
You have Iron Man, the Hulk, and Miss Marvel. And you can only choose between them. And sometimes you have missions that you have to be this person to do that mission. Mm-hmm. The maps are redundant. They literally use the same layout for some of the interiors. And I'm like, this is literally the same layout that I saw on the last mission. I'm like, you guys really couldn't try harder than this. The dialogue is terrible. Like, you have these amazing voice actors. You have Nolan North, who was the voice of Uncharted, Nathan Drake, who's an amazing voice actor. You have Barker, Clyde Barker, something Barker, who was the voice of Joel in The Last of Us, and he was the voice of the guy in Infamous. See, I'm really big into voice actors, as you can see. I know these guys' names. So Nolan North and Barker, I forget his first name, my last name, who like I said, played Joel, and he played the Infamous, the second son or something like that. They sound bored.
Okay.
They sound like they don't want to be there. Really, like they're here for a paycheck. Like, you would think that they would bring life into these characters. It doesn't work. The dialogue is terrible. The writing is terrible. These amazing voice actors cannot save the story or the dialogue.
All right, just for those that are tuning in, K-Bum is talking about Avengers, Marvel Avengers game.
Marvel's Avengers.
And why he loathes it and loves Guardians of the Galaxy. Go ahead. We listening. We're going to wrap this up. You're going to have to hurry up and wrap it up, though. You have to wrap it up because you got to get this.
I've been done with Avengers. I've been done talking about Avengers. It's just, it didn't work, man. And it feels like a cash grab. So the interface is terrible. Like, there's a page on the interface where you have to buy something. You have to use a particular currency, and it's some kind of item, whatever that's the currency, and it shows you the price of it. But on that same screen, nowhere on that screen does it show you how much you have.
Okay.
It shows you how much it costs, but it doesn't show you how much you have. That is intentional.
Okay.
I work in development. A tester would have said, why can't I see how much money I have? I see how much I can spend. Why don't I see how much I can have? And they would say it's intentional because they want you to buy it without knowing, so that you have to say, oh, I'm out of money, but I really wanted this, and then spend real money to get it. Because you've used up all your currency. That is intentional. I know it is. I work in development. I know UI, how you do a UI. That's intentional that they're not showing you, because they want you to spend it all and then say, oh, I really wanted this, and then have to spend real money to get it. That's why they don't show you. A tester, day one, would have told them you need to have the currency on the screen so they know how much they have.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take you at your word. You clearly don't like Avengers, but Guardians of the Galaxy, you say, is good. I'm gonna have to look into it. It's a
blast.
Let's get on to this first topic.
Let's get off Avengers. Good Lord. Please take that off the screen. Lord.
All right. So our first topic for tonight, and this is something that we kind of kicked off in the hangout we be talking all through the week, y'all. This is just what we do. We be arguing. If we brought some of the conversations we be having in the hangout, you would think me and K-Bub ain't friends.
Don't like each other.
You really
like y'all don't like each other.
Y'all would think we were mortal enemies. I bet Keith will be like, man, what is going on with these two dudes? Don't let us get talking about Tom
Lord,
Brady. Don't let us get to
don't
talking
do it.
about LeBron versus MJ. Don't let us be on the two polar opposite sides of a subject in the hangout. And I'm gonna butcher it because my fingers just don't be typing fast enough, and spell check just can't help a brother out, and I'll be hurting a brother. It don't be helping me out, it be hurting me because it changed my words. But anyway, so I kind of had this thought, so I'm gonna lead into it.
Okay.
So I had this thought about Call of Duty. I don't want to call it what I want to call it. And so I brought the question to K-Bum, right? And the question is, why is Call of Duty still a thing? Now, and is it losing its muster? So it's kind of a twofold, and it may even go to some other topics. But to be fair, I'm not and K-Bum kind of called me out on this. And I'm K-Bum, I'm saying this so that we can get it all out in the air. So when we had this conversation, everybody is clear
okay.
where I stand. So I don't play Call of Duty, right? The last Call of Duty I played was Advanced War 3. I think that's what it was. Advanced Warfare 3. And that was on the PlayStation 4.
I think it was just called Advanced Warfare. I don't think it was called 3.
No, the one it had 3 slashes. It was on the PlayStation 4.
Was it Black Ops then?
I don't know. All I know is
Advanced Warfare. I thought was just called Advanced Warfare. I didn't think it had a number around it.
Well, this one had
Black Ops 3 had a number around it.
Maybe it was Black Ops 3. All I know is I bought the PlayStation with the game on it because that was the only one that they had, and I bought it, and my son wanted it too. So that was another reason.
Okay.
And I was playing it. And you know me, I'm not a first person shooter type guy. That's why Metroid Prime might be one of the few games that I stomach through to the end in first person, because I typically don't like first person. But so I'm not really fair. It's not really fair for me, a non-Call of Duty player, to levy such accusations and questions towards Call of Duty. That's why
with these words.
So that's why I'm trying to represent for D2. But anyway, so since K-Bum is here, my question is, and you are an avid Call of Duty player. I think you have played just about every one.
So I've played pretty much every one,
right?
But I am not the average Call of Duty player, because if I don't like that Call of Duty, I won't play it. I won't. I'm not playing Call of Duty just to play. I used to be really huge in Call of Duty. We had a day of the week, actually. It was called Call of Duty Thursday. And every Thursday, me, my brother, all my partners, we will all get online. It used to be like 12 of us sometimes, and we would all play Call of Duty every single Thursday. I was that type of Call of Duty player. So let's
avid.
I am not that Call of Duty player anymore.
Avid. True blue, you pumped blood.
I was.
Call of Duty. It was Call of Duty pumping through you. Anyway, let me stop with my rhyming.
It was.
So let me run this back. So the question is, why is Call of Duty still a thing? I don't get it. Okay. First of all, I didn't see no hype around Vanguard. I didn't see not that much advertising. That's kind of what you and Keith was saying in the chat room, in the comments, when we was talking. Keith agreed. I haven't seen much at all of advertising for this game. And so that was kind of odd to me. And I didn't see anybody really talking about it on YouTube. I didn't see anything. I didn't see Activision making a big deal about it. So I thought maybe in my world and how I'm looking at things. Thank you, Raging Banana. She said bars. Anyway, so
Hmm.
I'm like, okay, maybe Call of Duty is falling off and losing its muster, losing its appeal. So I asked the question only to be all my words to be pushed right back into my face by Mr. K Bum 20. Like, hold up, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? No, Call of Duty's still selling. He brought the sales out. I'm like, well, I'm just asking the question because I ain't seen nothing with the game. So,
Yes.
real quick, the
Okay.
first question.
Okay.
Why is Call of Duty, and if you in the comments and you got something to say it too. Why is Call of Duty, in your opinion, because we just sharing our opinions,
Yes.
why is Call of Duty still a thing? What is it about? What is it?
Why is it still a thing? All
Why is
right.
it still a thing? Why is it
From
still, yes?
from my perspective, and again, this is my perspective, this is my opinion. So people can disagree. I have no problem with people disagreeing with my opinion because it's my opinion. So if people have a different opinion, please have your own. Um, but what I think the reason why Call of Duty, I think there are a couple of reasons. Let me give you one. Right, Call of Duty is successful because it people have fond memories of playing Call of Duty. Right, so people play Call of Duty because they've always played Call of Duty. That,
Uh,
that's a chunk of the reason why people play Call of Duty. Just because they've usually play Call of Duty, and so you get especially with the younger audience, right? They're going to play it just because their buddies are going to have it, and they're going to get it because this person got it. I got it because you got it. Well, I got it because you got it. Kind of thing, right?
right.
And so that's why they play
Yeah,
it,
that's what I
right?
was saying earlier.
Um,
Oh, go ahead.
but um, a a good chunk and the reason why Call of Duty. So the question why Call of Duty is was number one and number two in sales in 2020 was not just because people are used to playing Call of Duty.
Uh huh.
And I'm going to go on record. I'm going to say this on record, live. You can record me. This is November 11th, 2021. I still think that Call of Duty is the best, if not one of the best, first person online shooter. Period. Even though it's a tried and
Is
true,
that saying much?
it's saying if you want you have to understand this. Call of Duty excels at what it does.
What?
It's a tried and true formula,
I
but it excels at what it does. And what it does, it gives you 10 minutes of intense,
10 minutes came
competitive
up.
online shoot. That's how long the matches last.
Oh,
The, the,
okay,
the game
okay.
ends after 10 minutes. And most of the game types in Call of
I,
Duty,
can
after 10 minutes, the game ends. And
can I
whoever had the lead at that point wins. And so
can I
let me finish
interject
point.
here?
Let me finish this point, and I'll let you get it.
No,
Is that
I just want to bring it
go,
up
go,
why
go
it's
ahead?
relevant. It ain't
Go
really
ahead. Go
me.
ahead.
I'm reading the comments and it kind of echoes what I was asking you earlier. Rager says, "What else is there to be honest to compare it to? Like, is there
There,
anything within the space that Call of Duty is like Madden?
it,
What
it
is
it is though, but there is that
what?
you have Battlefield who has tried and tried and tried to take over uh, Call of Duty. You have the battle royales who have tried and tried to take over Call of Duty. You have now for the Xbox fan, you have Halo, who is going to fight against the Call of Duty audience. You have these same people, which are mostly the casuals, are also playing Madden, are also playing 2K, are also playing other sports and casual type games. Because again, this is a casual person game, a casual
Right.
person game, and a competitive online person, uh, uh, the the dude audience. right?
Right.
And so there is a audience for that. It's still fighting against Apex Legend. It's fighting against Fortnite. It's fighting against all those
But
other,
that's
because don't
that
let's not
goes into
forget.
another topic I wanted to have. But go ahead.
Let's not forget that Call of Duty also has its own battle royale. So not only is it do you have the Call of Duty, you have the free version of Call of Duty, which is Warzone, which fights directly against battle royales.
I need to pull that up.
And you also have, and not only that, you also have games like Overwatch, who is fighting the same battle
But
for Call of Duty.
but I
It is
would see
again a online multiplayer shooter.
you
Even
got
though this is the military type,
you're gonna have to
this is
help me.
still fighting the same audience.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, pause. Because I wouldn't put Overwatch in with competing. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're competing indirectly, I would say, but I would give you Battlefield is directly trying to become the premier war led, I guess, war. I don't know how I want to put it, but that whole aesthetic, I would say Battlefield is definitely trying to become the premier of the two, right? So I give you Battlefield, and I'm pretty sure not being, and that's why I don't play neither one. So it's hard for me. I'm just bringing it up because I'm just curious why this game, why this like we were talking about Assassin's Creed, like we clearly see that Assassin's Creed is falling off. I think
And
sales are
it's
showing
not
it.
even.
Yeah,
There are
like
so many better RPGs, action
Right.
RPGs to play.
so. And so I guess I'm wondering because I don't and maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like Call of Duty from afar, from a distance, looking from my position, not being an avid player, just watching what they show every year of Call of Duty, then Black Ops. It feels like basically rinse and repeat, copy and paste, like Madden, like Assassin's Creed. Yet, like you said, every year is probably the number one selling game yearly. It probably ain't sold as many as I would say Grand Theft Auto 5, probably, but it had every year is the number one selling game of that year. And I think and I came to this conclusion with it. Call of Duty is one of them purchases that my friends, and you said it, but is what I'm reason I'm saying because this is exactly what I said in the comments when we was talking about it. Call of Duty has turned into one of them games you just buy because everybody else is buying it, and you feel like you have to have it too. And I'm probably gonna make some people mad, but this is level head talking. I feel like I'm like that with Smash. That's how I buy Smash Brothers. I personally hardly ever really play it after the first few weeks with it. I hardly ever go back to Smash. I don't play it much after that. But I buy it because I feel like it's the thing to get everybody on it. Let me get it too. Now that's a sad reality that I'm admitting to with that particular game because Mario Kart. I know I'm going to play that through the duration of whatever system I'm buying it on. Whereas Smash, I'm telling you, like that game probably hasn't seen the light of day since the month after I bought it. Maybe every now and again we put it in. So for me, that's what I was relating to is like how I am with Smash. I think the most casual gamers are like, oh, my friends are going to have it, like especially those in high school and young adults. Oh, my friends are going to get it. I got to have it or I'm going to be excluded. I'm going to be left out of this whole fad, this whole trend. But if they friends move on to something else, I don't think they love affair, and this is what I'm kind of arguing. I don't think the sales are telling the truth about the love affair of the game. I think it's just, I got to buy it because I know everybody else is buying it, so I'm going to buy it. I don't know. I guess I'm questioning, do people actually like it? Like does the sales really show that people like it? Or am I just tripping and I just don't get it because I'm not into it?
So can I jump on that now?
Yeah, go ahead.
That statement. Okay. The question is, do people actually like it?
Yes.
Very good question. Very good question. All right, so I'm going to go through my history. So PlayStation has a very cool feature. I don't know if you found out or if you noticed it. It actually tells you how many hours you spent playing games.
Okay.
If you go on the PlayStation 5, if you go under your profile and you go under games, it tells you how much time you spent playing each game.
Right.
So let's walk through my Call of Duties. Right? All right. So the first, so I'm
I
going
wish you
all the
could
way
pull
back in the
this up.
past,
I
6 years
wish you.
ago.
I wish you could pull this up and let us see this. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Six years ago, I spent 46 hours playing Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. That's a good amount of time.
Yeah, that's
6 years
basic.
ago.
That's more than average hours for a game. Like most games
hmm
are
I
20
spent
hours. So yeah, you
spent 46 hours playing Advanced. I like this Call of Duty.
that's two
This one was pretty
AAA.
fun.
That's true. Two AAA game lengths. That's what that is.
That I actually like Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
Okay.
And then things start to change. Um, I don't know if this is in the order. 'Cause I actually think Ghost is first. I think Ghost is before Advanced Warfare. I think Ghost was before. I played Ghost for 25 hours. That's including PS4 and PS5 because
I,
Ghost was the game. So I think Ghost came out and then Advanced Warfare came out. So I think this is kind of out of order.
I tell you, this
Because
doggone graphics
Ghost
look
came
good.
out, it was one of the games that if you bought it on the PS3, you can also play it on the PS4. It was one of those free upgrades.
Right.
So I think it's out of order. So I think Ghost came. Say I spent 25 hours on the PS4 playing Ghost. So I guess that's a good amount of time, and I spent 46 hours playing Advanced Warfare. So that's kind of my trend. So I probably spend more than 25 because I played it on the PS3.
And this is
All right.
the online part, right?
This is just playing the game. Period. Yeah,
Multiplayer,
I'm not playing the campaign. I'm not
right.
playing campaign.
Multiplayer,
I'm
right?
not.
That's what I'm saying. All right.
But yeah. Um. So what is this? Battle. So Black Ops 3. It says I spent 25 hours.
Oh, that's a big deal.
Battlefield. It said I spent 1 hour. That's hilarious. Uh, so we got 46, 25, 24, 25. Uh, here's things got bad. So this is the demo version of Call of Duty Infinite. I spent 3 hours playing the demo version, which is a lot for a demo because it was only like a weekend.
Okay.
So I spent 3 hours playing Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, and I said, "Oh man, this game is going to be good." And I got it from Game. I bought it. I think I bought it. 'Cause I played the demo. I said, "This game is going to be good." You know, when I got the retail version, you know how many hours I spent playing Call of Duty Infinite Warfare?
How much
12
is that?
hours. 12 hours. You see the decline here?
Yeah, yeah.
12 hours. I'm like, that game is trash. It was terrible. I tried to like it. I did not like it. Call of Duty World of War 2. You know how many hours I spent playing that? 9 hours. You see a decline here? Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. So this is the remastered version of C.O.D. 4. 3 hours. Do we see a trend here?
That's what I'm asking. So the trend is for you. You can't speak for everybody. Okay.
I'm not done. I'm still playing it. So Black Ops 3, I don't know why this pops up again. I think I downloaded it again and played it. It says 47 hours, but I've already said Black Ops 3, so that doesn't really count. Black Ops 4, under an hour. Are you hearing this?
I'm listening.
Under an hour for Black Ops 4. Okay, let's speed this up. What's the next Call of Duty? The next Call of Duty is, I think I skipped the next one.
Okay.
I didn't play the next one, the Warzone one or whatever. I didn't even play that one.
Okay.
So I skipped that one.
So you skipped
the one that came out. The one that came out last year, Black Ops Cold War. You know how many hours I spent on that?
None.
118.
What? So you like that one? I take.
Yes, sir. This one was fun. So is Call of Duty fun? It depends.
But okay, then but that goes back to
There
my
was
question.
to me there were some trash Call of Duties.
Right. So but again,
There were some trash Call of Duties that I thought was trash. That
all
I thought
right,
because
yeah,
you
you
have to
going off of
understand that I'm getting older and my speed like that they were trying too much. Like it wasn't because they weren't trying anything. That's why I want to make sure I say that. It wasn't because they weren't trying anything.
yeah, the
They
wall
tried
jumping
several
and all
things.
that stuff. They kind of
They
took a
had
lot
wall
from.
jumping, disappearing. They tried from Overwatch where you had these characters
I
and
thought they
each
borrowed a
character had
lot
their own
from
power up.
that game on Xbox with the mechs. What is that game?
Titanfall.
Titanfall.
You know Titanfall.
I thought they stole a lot from Titanfall.
They some of the traversing,
Let
trying
me
to
pull that up.
traverse
Pull up Titanfall.
the field. It took some from that, but I don't. It it didn't click with me. I didn't like it. The reason why. So the question is, why did I spend 118 hours on Call of Duty Black Ops? I'm sorry, not Black Ops. Black Ops Cold War. Why did I spend 118 hours? Because this is the closest game from all that crap they were trying that felt like the feeling I felt when I was playing with my boys.
Okay.
This is the closest thing they actually gone full circle. There's no more wall jumping. There's no more advanced mechs. There's no more going invisible. There's no more crazy guns, rail guns, calling in space bombs. None of that. Can I shoot better than you?
Okay.
Can I
So
put my attachment on my gun and can I outsmart you? It's not all this jumping off walls and all this crazy stuff. Simple maps, good gunplay.
so it went back to the tried and true that you enjoy.
It made a full circle. And like I said, it's not because they weren't trying it. That's why I make sure
I got you. I know they did. Because I played
it's
Advanced.
not cut and paste. It's not cut and paste.
I
It
played
wasn't
the
just cut
one
and
where
paste.
you jumping off the wall. Because again,
Ugh.
it reminded me in a little bit. I didn't. You got to understand. I don't
okay.
play first person shooters. The only one I really played that I actually stuck with and finished was Metroid Prime, the Prime series. And you do that type of stuff in the Prime series, jumping off walls and all that type of stuff. So it reminded me of that, and I was like, oh, these are different elements. But getting back to what you said, so your decline.
It was a hard decline.
It was a hard decline, but I felt like that was echoed across. You heard that cry, that complaint with, I would say, Avid, True Blue, Call of Duty consumers. They didn't like the Advanced War changes, from what I understand, and the wall jumping and all that stuff. That kind of why they went back to I forgot which one it was, where they kind of went back to the old, took it back in time, and they even did that remake. But I still don't get it, K-Bo. I still don't get, and I guess it's like how you feel about Nintendo fans and Mario platformers. I don't get the love affair with Call of Duty. Maybe I guess I can if I think of how I enjoyed playing the Division with you guys, but once I wasn't playing with y'all, it wasn't fun no more. So I think, so I guess my question is, are you actually enjoying the game, or do you enjoy being in the game with your partners and y'all enjoy yourself? Which one is it?
I do not play with my boys anymore.
Oh, so you enjoy the game.
So if I pick up and play a Call of Duty, I am playing for me. There was one time that I played with John Shaw, actually.
Right.
I forget which one it was. I played with John Shaw. And I hopped. He asked me to play, and I was smoking it, killing it, going off on everybody, and I was putting in that work. But normally, if I play a Call of Duty game, I play it because I want to play it, not because I'm playing with somebody else or because somebody else got it. I'm usually getting on there by myself and playing. So, in order for me to put 118 hours in a game that I'm playing just for me and with nobody else and none of my boys, it's because I enjoyed it.
Okay, all right.
And that's why I can only do 3 hours in Modern Warfare, the remastered one, because I'm just playing it myself. It's nothing to keep me there. That's why I can play 9 hours in one of the Black Ops 3 or whatever, or 4, or less than 1 hour in Black Ops 4 because I'm playing it myself. I mean, I can't believe I spent less than 1 hour. That's hilarious, bro. Because I get them from GameFly. So I stopped buying Call of Duty a long time ago. So I don't purchase Call of Duty.
Okay.
So, and that's why I can play each one of them and I test it out. Do I like it?
Okay.
And so I rent it from GameFly almost every year. I haven't got this one yet because I got a couple stuff on the back burner. So I haven't got this one yet. But every year I get it through GameFly and I test it out. Do I like it? Matter of fact, Madden is on GameFly right now because I said to myself I want to go buy it, which I have not. I have not purchased Madden this year, and I will, and I probably won't unless it's like $10, $20. But I said to myself, do I like it? If I don't like Call of Duty, it's sent back for another game. I no longer purchase Call of Duties.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, Keith, welcome to the show.
Thank you. I am here. Everyone, calm down. Get back in your seats. I am here.
What's up, Keith?
What's up?
So we still on the Call of Duty subject. Did you have anything you want to add to this discussion? Right now we're looking at Titanfall, and I guess the question I asked, I throw it at you. Why is Call of Duty still a thing? That's kind of the question. K-Bun has been tackling for the last, I would say, 20 minutes as a Call of Duty fan. Boy, no, I'm just playing. Anyway.
You see the numbers. That is not a fanboy number.
But so he was kind of saying, not to speak for him, that he was really into Call of Duty up until they started to make the changes with Advanced Warfare. And that's kind of when you saw the decline in his hours of playing. And then once they returned back to that original format, that he got back into it. So I asked two questions. Why is it still here? Is it actually fun? And I'll let you tackle those two questions from your perspective. I don't know if you call yourself a Call of Duty fan or a person that has played Call of Duty. I don't know. Go ahead.
All right, so yeah, I played Call of Duty all the way back into, what was it called? Big Red 1. A lot of these Call of Duty players don't even know what that is.
You go back before me then. You go.
Yeah.
See,
I'm Modern Warfare is where I started.
Hold up before you go, Keith. Can you see this footage right here? Can y'all see what's on the screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
Advanced Warfare had stages like this where they was training you and you had to learn how to do. So that's why I said it reminded me of this game. But go ahead.
It did, but it wasn't as good.
Okay.
Yeah, Titanfall, that game, man. Titanfall 2 is that game, I swear. But yeah, I go all the way back to Big Red 1, and
Man.
I actually missed the Modern Warfare Switch. I remember seeing it. Yeah, I did. I remember seeing it, and I remember going back to play it, and I thought that it was like one of the most graphically impressive games out there. And then it just wowed me when they went back and it didn't look as good. And I was like, what? No. Anyways, but you said the question you said was, why is it still here?
Yeah. Why is it still a thing? Now, why is it still as popular as is? Like, why hasn't this game waned over with all these new titles that have come? Fortnite, what is it? You said it.
So Fortnite, Apex
Legends, all these games that has come, we've seen do a lot of be trendsetters, like set trends. Yet Call of Duty remains what it is, and it's like nothing alters its position. Battlefield doesn't alter it. Titanfall didn't alter it. Like, what is it about Battlefront didn't alter it. So none of the, as successful as Fortnite was, Call of Duty is still what it is. Why and what is it about Call of Duty for all these years it hasn't ran its course to where people how they start talking about Mario? I'm tired of Mario. Everybody starts saying, I'm tired of Mario. I don't want to play Mario no more. Now, we know Mario still sells well, but it doesn't sell like Call of Duty sells. So, well, maybe it would if it was cross-platform. Anyway, we ain't going there. But
I think
I think
Yeah.
Call of Duty is one of those games. I remember before going to church sometimes, uh, I could get in on a game, play a little bit, and get out and have a blast. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think that's one of the things. It's fast. It's you're easily not easily, but you're quickly entertained, and it doesn't feel cheap. You know, it's not like a little cheap mobile game. It's a real big AAA game that a lot of people can just sink their teeth into, and you can play like 4 or 5 matches very quickly. So I think that has it going for it, and that's this formula that Call of Duty has. I mean, you got to admit the formula, the mechanics, all of that stuff works, and it still works to this day.
Yeah.
And the reason the other games haven't trumped it or overtaken it is because they're still chasing Call of Duty. Even though they got all these different mechanics and all these different things, Call of Duty still is the trendsetter or the leader in controls.
They're still in the mountaintop.
Yeah, it's still on the mountaintop. Regardless of how you may personally feel or how I may personally feel,
Or I feel, yeah.
or K-Bone feel, I don't really play it, but there are gamers out there who swear by it. It's literally almost, if not a sport now. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's an
Call of Duty
esport.
multiplayer is a okay. Thank you. I'm glad you
It's
confirmed
an
that for me.
esport.
It's an esport, so yeah, it's literally a sport. So people are going to continue to play it, just like people continue to watch LeBron. I don't know why they do it. No, I'm just playing. I'm playing.
Hey.
Three,
The rant is about to begin. Shoot, don't do that,
But,
Keith. You just jumped on. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. We ain't talking about
I did
LeBron
miss
right
a
now.
Call of Duty. I did play the Modern Warfare. I played it for 11 hours. The one that came out last year. So I did play it for 11 hours. My bad. I missed that one.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Keith.
But yeah, I think that's the main reason is that it's still at the top. It's literally at the, no pun intended, apex of gaming. You know what I mean? So that's why it's still here. And what was your other question?
Is it fun? Is it fun? But I can't
Obviously, it's
answer
fun.
this. I can't answer it.
I can't answer that either. But I know we don't like looking at sales, but the sales say it's still fun. The sales say it's still relevant.
Well,
You
see,
know, despite
let me throw this at you like I threw at K-Bum, and then you work it back down to the fun. I was
right.
saying, okay, and I used the same thing I used in the Hangout. When I buy Smash, I don't buy Smash Brothers because I'm so into it and it's fun. I buy it because, and I'm gonna be honest with you, because I know everybody else buying it, and I feel like I want to be a part of that moment, so I buy Smash. Now I have fun with Mario Kart. I love Mario Kart. So I guess my question is Call of Duty most purchases with Call of Duty like mine's with Smash, or is it Mario Kart?
I would say Smash, and this is why I'll say that the amount of players, the amount of competition. If people are moving on, there's no reason for you to sit back and continue to play the old game. You should go ahead and move on too if you enjoy the competition of the whole esport
Okay.
of the whole thing of Call of Duty. So it's not even about like, oh, I want to be with everybody else. I kind of have to be, or else I'm never going to continue to have that same level of competition. You know what I'm
that's-
saying? People
okay.
are migrating and moving on. So
Okay.
that's how I think about it, anyways.
So I can't really compare. Okay, yeah, because those games coming out every year, whereas the Smash and Mario Kart is basically one every platform. Call of Duty coming out every year. So you got to move on to keep up with everyone. You got to buy it every year to stay relevant.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
but again, does that mean that everybody's really enjoying it, or they want to be a part of the fad? Like my little cousin came up from Dallas, and he was asking me, "You play Fortnite?" It was this big trend. I remember when Fortnite became a thing. It was the trending thing. You ain't played Fortnite? My son come in, pops, you ain't played Fortnite? No, I ain't played Fortnite. I finally played it. I enjoyed it for I was enjoying it. I'm not going to say I wasn't having fun, but I was like, after a while, I was like, I don't care to come back to this anymore. I've got my fill of this after about 20 hours of doing it. But I don't see myself caring for going to a newer Fortnite. You see what I'm saying? But that's me. And that fits my aesthetic because I can see my character. That's what I like. I don't like looking down the nose or the barrel of a gun, and that's all I just never enjoyed that. But do you feel
Is this
like
Call of Duty that we still looking at?
yeah, this is Modern Warfare. I'm just going through different ones and showing how
Okay.
I'm gonna put up Battlefield here in a second. But my thing is, and I guess like I said, I can't answer. K-Bun might be able to from his own vantage point as a Call of Duty player. I'm asking, is it fun or is it just something you got to do to keep up with the Joneses and everybody because it's still a trending, popular thing to be a part of? I don't know which one, how to answer it.
It's fun because you wouldn't move on if the competition didn't move on.
Okay.
But you're comfortable moving on because they haven't really changed the mechanics. They're not changing the formula. They may be tweaking certain things here and there to make it a little bit better, make it a little bit smoother, but it's still familiar. I guess that's the best way to put it. It's familiar. So it's fun. It's very fun.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
But if they didn't make another one until like maybe 2 or 3 years later, you just be on the other one still playing it.
You'll still be playing it. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
So they don't even have to move on if they don't want to because people will stay playing the last.
Yeah,
okay.
but the
That
player
is
count
what
does go down.
That's
All
what
right.
me and my boys did actually. But this is when we were at our height of playing Call of Duty. Modern Warfare came out. World at War came out. We played World at War for 2 minutes and went back to C.O.D. Call it Modern Warfare, and we played that until the next Modern Warfare came out.
Okay.
That was back in our heyday. We didn't even like we played it like okay, this World at War is trash. We played it for about for like a couple of days, and then we all went back and played COD for another year. COD 4 for another year
Oh, I got a
until
question.
Modern Warfare
Kevon.
2 came out.
I have a question. So you got, if I can remember this quickly, you got Sledgehammer, Treyarch, and who's the other one?
Infinity Ward.
Infinity War. Okay. Are they all making different types of Call of Duty?
Yes and no. Treyarch is usually the ones making the Black Ops.
Okay.
So Treyarch was the ones that kind of broke the mold, and with the Black Ops series, and the Black Ops was kind of different and unique than the Modern Warfare. Infinity Ward was the ones that used to make the Modern Warfares. And so you had the Black Ops that made Treyarch that made Black Ops, Infinity Ward that made the Modern Warfare series, and then Sledgehammer would try new stuff. I don't know if they continue that trend. I don't know anymore. But when I was really big into it, back when they first got into it and they were doing it, that was kind of every 3 years you got a Black Ops, and then every 3 years, so something like that, 2 or 3 years, you got the Infinity War or the Advanced Warfare or stuff like that. But I don't know if they still follow that trend because I don't follow as close as I used to.
Gotcha. I was wondering if a player decided, I want to play in the Infinity War versions of Call of Duty.
Yes.
And I just waited 3 years and then played the next one. Like, I wonder if that's feasible for somebody to do, or should they just continue to play each Call of Duty to come out, but they're not all the same.
It was a thing. It was a thing back when it was only 2 of them.
Okay.
Back when it was just I think Treyarch and Infinity War, we wouldn't play the Treyarch ones until they came out with Black Ops, and we said, okay, you guys are onto something. Because that first Black Ops was that deal. I'm not gonna front about that. That's not in my numbers because that was PS3 days. But that first Black Ops, the World at War was trash. So you had COD 4, you had World at War, you had Modern Warfare 2, and then I believe you had Black Ops. And that Black Ops was like, okay, this is something different. This is nice. This is different. And that was the first one we actually liked that wasn't Infinity War.
We're gonna start kind of wrapping this subject up or this topic up and going to our next one. But any final thoughts on it?
Nope.
I'll let Keith go.
Well, I still have like one more question, and I know you want to wrap this up.
No, you straight.
What? Okay, because on the outside looking in, I don't play Call of Duty like that. What makes them trash between the versions if a person is really only playing the multiplayer?
Balance.
What?
Balance
Explain.
has a lot to do with it. It gets when no scoping is at its highest is when it's the most unfun because time to kill is milliseconds at that point.
Wow. Oh, okay, y'all are
Because
detailed with it.
you
I
pop your
told
head
you
up and you're
I don't
dead.
get it. I don't.
Oh,
I guess
I can get into it. Like I said, I have a rich history with it. When no scoping is at its highest, it is not fun because you time to kill is milliseconds, bro. You peek out and you're dead. It's like that. And I'm like, there's
Wow.
no fun of playing this. Like this, why play if I'm dead in milliseconds, bro? When camping is at its worst, when the maps are too big and camping is at its worst, it's no longer fun. When maps are terrible and spawns are terrible, it is not a fun game to play. And he's like,
Yeah,
why am I playing this game? You
I've
keep
been seeing
spawning
some
people
bad
behind me.
spawns.
And spawn makes it's not fun to play anymore. Like this is
Yeah,
stupid. Why would I play this game? You keep spawning people behind me. Like I spawn on the map and I die immediately. What's going on? So
I've
that plays a
experienced that.
part.
I gotta
It,
send
it,
a
it
shout
doesn't make
out
it
real
fun, right?
quick. Let me send this shout out. What's up, First Name Basis? Welcome to the show. Yes, y'all. You're welcome. Anyway, go ahead, finish what you're saying.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's not fun, right? It's
Right.
no fun playing it. And so you have that, and then it's gun difference of the gun is not enough, or there's not enough good guns. Either the difference between one gun to another is not enough, or there's not enough good guns. So that means everybody runs the same guns.
Okay.
It gets boring.
I'm gonna do this, man. Cause my
I'm doing
son
one more
my
thing.
son be
One more
hitting
thing.
me.
Hold on.
Oh, go ahead.
Let me do this one more time. Some of the most fun I ever had is when you can win a free fall game with almost any gun. I used a back in Modern Warfare 2. You can actually I used to do it. I used to win free fall with a shield. No lie, a shield and a pistol, and I can win a free fall game. No lie. That's when it was at its fun because I can spend all my time learning pistols. I can lose all my time learning how to do a Kimbo, which is holding two guns at the same time. I can spend my time learning how to win games using assault rifles or submachine guns. Or I can win a game with a shotgun. I used to win free for alls with a shotgun on Modern Warfare 2. Like I can use any type of gun to win it if I was good enough with it. The newer ones, if you didn't have this gun, you were not going to win because of balance. But
Okay.
go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I think I'm going to broaden my horizon and step out my box, and I might try picking up some of these Call of Duty titles and trying them out, man. Giving them a real,
You
for
might
real,
you might have
the
fun,
full
man.
experience with the online, the whole nine. I did enjoy when I was playing Advanced. I don't know if it was Advanced. I thought it was Advanced 3, man. I
It
could have
was
swore.
advanced warfare. No such thing as advanced 3. Please stop saying that, sir.
What is it?
Advanced warfare was 6 years ago, and that was
Which
the one
one
that
am I
spent
talking
46
about?
hours.
Where's
You,
3?
you,
Is it
you
Black
may be
Ops
talking about
3?
Infinity, either Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 was really good too.
Was that on the PlayStation 4?
Yes, Black
Okay.
Ops 3 was really good.
Okay, then it was Black Ops 3. And I was enjoying it. And I was playing online and everything. And I was getting in with some cats. It was level head down. I ain't good at it, but I was getting it in. And I might actually go ahead and try out Call of Duty and give it a fair shake. I'm trying to get out my box.
You may
Anyway,
have fun, man. You
I
never know.
might.
Like I said,
I might have to do that.
118 for this last one because I really enjoyed it.
Okay, so let's move on to this. Keith, did you have anything else you want to add to that? We get to our next
That's
topic
it.
and then we get out.
That's
Okay,
it.
so
Don't forget the shout out. I don't know if you got that.
yeah, I
You
got
got
our
it.
first
First
name
name.
basis. Yeah, I got first
Okay,
name.
yeah. I must have been
Yeah.
arguing too much. I apologize.
So
3, 2, 1, go!
so this next topic we started in the and I think it was the second part of that Call of Duty, but we ain't gonna touch on it. But anyway, Nintendo had a investors meeting, and I have it up here. I ain't gonna pull it up for y'all to see, but I'm gonna go to it because I got it on here. And some stuff came out in the investor meeting that I kind of wanted to touch on real quick. We ain't got to stay on it long, and then we'll get out of here. But one thing they said was that they are basically promising to improve their online offerings. So,
Excuse me.
yeah, that's literally all they said. We promise to address the online, I guess the Plus, the Nintendo Online Plus offerings, the N64 stuff, and all the complaints. They promised to address some of this stuff. They didn't really go into details, but then they did say that they're working on a new piece of hardware, and right now it's called. Let me see. It says, in a lengthy corporation management policy briefing on Wednesday, September the 16th, Nintendo shared a graphic saying it is working on an integrated software next gaming system. The graphics, which showed the Nintendo DS, Wii, and Switch along a timeline, didn't offer any details on the upcoming console. A question mark was placed above the caption, hiding this design, and Nintendo only offered a launch date of 20XX. So, I guess since Keith Hughes wasn't here for that other conversation, we can get this another about 20 minutes and we get out of here. We'll be out under an hour and 30. What's your thoughts? I'm going to tell you this. It made me think of what D2K was saying. That's why I was hoping he was going to be here tonight. Remember D2 said that he had some information that a new console was coming and it won't be like the Switch? So give me your thoughts. So they basically came out and said they got a new system that they're working on, and they kind of got it really cloaked in obscurity. So what's your thoughts?
Well, this is gonna sound so weird coming from me. It's so irrelevant.
Okay.
It's so it's so irrelevant because there's so many other issues that
That's
they have.
funny.
And the very first thing that you said was they need to improve the Switch Online. Like, dude, y'all, there's so many other infrastructures. Like, yes, I do. We've talked about this on a previous podcast. I'm ready to play my my Nintendo games on a new hardware. Yes, but with this recent release of this expansion pack, no, y'all got other issues y'all need to worry about because you asking folks for their money right now and giving them terrible experiences. But that's my personal feeling. Of course, they're working on the new hardware. And I hope it's similar to the Switch, but I also hope that it's powerful with some NVIDIA tech because, you know, you've been hearing some stuff from NVIDIA as well. And I think you showed a video level of the DLSS once before and how they can improve Nintendo's software. So I think that would be awesome. But I really think Nintendo need to focus on their infrastructures, their online and their offerings and their store and all that other stuff, and don't worry about the hardware just yet. Switch came out in 2017, and we're still talking about their online service. We're still talking about how terrible it is. Like, it's been 4 or 5 years, and we're still talking about that. Like, nah, man, don't worry about it. Like, let the hardware team do what they do. Let's not even talk about it. Y'all need to fix this infrastructure. Like, that's my take. Nintendo need to focus on the infrastructure and their offerings and get them GameCube games out the door, man. Come on. You want my money? Give me some GameCube games. We don't have 3 consoles that's been online, and you still ain't gave us GameCube games. What's up?
That's funny.
I'm gonna read what Raging Banana D2 DK says. She said, "Nintendo slacking, trying to get money for the same level of games for the last 10 years."
20, 25,
So
30.
I'm gonna read another part of this article, and well, this is Digital Trends I'm reading from. It says, this is quote Nintendo: "We allocate internal resources very carefully so that technological man, I'm messing up. That technologies we adopt can turn into a source of fun." Nintendo said, "We strive to create products that consumers don't didn't realize they wanted until the moment they're announced. To do this, we can't simply follow what other companies are. Oh man, I hate when they do this. Companies are doing or chase the latest technical trends. That formula has worked well for the. Okay, so this is my thing, and it go back to what you just said, Keith. And I'm gonna bring you in, K Bum. I was watching somebody, I can't remember who it was, and it said Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft has laid out the template for online. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to do nothing but pick up what they've basically worked out and just add it to your system, and you'll probably hurt some feelings. But when I read stuff like this, it bothers me because it reminds me of Iwata, not Iwata, but Miyamoto with Star Fox. If you just would have gave us Star Fox like we wanted, instead of waiting till you had this new technology that you can incorporate that didn't work, the gamepad, or at least how you used it didn't work, you can do it again. Like you hit a good thing with the Switch. You messed up with the Wii U. I like the gamepad, but you messed up. It didn't hit. It didn't land. That was your technology not landing. The Wii worked. The Wii U didn't work. The Switch worked. Like, I'm scared y'all will come back with some new technology and it don't work. It don't catch. It doesn't appeal. And you still have all the other problems that Keith is talking about the online and all the trashy offerings they give you there. Like they had Miiverse, which worked. They took that away.
Miiverse is incredible.
And gave us a phone. Told us to use our phone that we pay for to access their online service, access their voice chat. Like, I just don't trust. I love Nintendo, but I don't trust them anymore, man. I don't trust these people no more. I don't trust them.
Before you go, K-Mom, the Nintendo 64 controller. Now, I don't know if you remember this level, but the analog stick was terrible.
Right.
They didn't change it. Like they're so lost in their nostalgia that they don't even want to make improvements. Like Zelda's still running at 20 frames per second. Come on, what are we talking about? God, we can make it 30 frames per second, man. Give me the 10 extra frames. What are we talking about? You really want me to? We want y'all to play it like it used to be. Then I'll go find a Nintendo 64. Like we had the technology. Okay, yeah, they got it. I think they run it at 720 now. Dude, you can give us 720, 30. Come on. Are you asking for money for this? What are we talking about, Nintendo? I'm sorry.
Go ahead, K-Bum. Look.
Man,
I don't know, man.
Like...
I don't know, bro.
So there was a comment First Name Basis said, and he kind of talks about Nintendo needs to go ahead and come out with a for real home console with some power. Like, as he says, come up to current times and stop lagging. And
they ain't gonna use it. They're not gonna use it. I'm sorry.
I think they will. Did something happen to K-Bum?
K-Bum, you there? My bad. Maybe I messed him up. I don't know.
Yeah, that ain't normal. Go ahead. I'm listening. I'm fine.
But yeah. As First Name Basis in the comment section, you said 18 frames per second. We had the technology. They had the technology to do some incredible stuff, and they just refused to use it. I don't know, man.
K-Bum, what happened to you, bro?
My headphones died. Hold on. I'm sorry. Give me a quick second.
I'm gonna speak. While K-Bum getting this stuff set up, I'm with First Name Basis. Well, let me. Okay. All right. How do I want to put this? I agree with First Name Basis. I would love to just see Nintendo, because with the Switch, I don't undock it, and it seems like the Switch is going to become the new 3DS, DS, Game Boy Advance line. Like I think they're going to go back to something. Now, like I said, I don't have no problem if they give us a Switch Pro, right? I really don't. But they got to give us something, and they got to give us something that allows them to do online correctly, that allows them to do all of the stuff that we want them to do. And if the power doesn't allow them to do it, don't release that. Release something with the power, with the chips, with the space, with the RAM, whatever it needs, so that you can have chat on board, that you can have Bluetooth for earphones on board, that you don't have to choose between hearing somebody or talking to somebody, and it affecting whatever it's going to affect. Because I don't know why they can't give us, for as Nintendo games, they can't give us voice chat and Bluetooth. Like they let you use Bluetooth earphones, but you can't talk through them. So it got to be some reason why they won't let you do it, that they feel like it's going to interfere with some other aspect of their hardware. That's the only thing I can assume that's the issue. Something is going to be hampered or interfered with if we give you voice chat straight out the box of the Switch console. So I'm with you, Keith. Nintendo has to address, I would say, the smaller issues before you try to give me the steak. Clean the plate. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
You know what I'm saying? Stop putting the steak in front of my face and you give me plastic utensils. I don't want to use this. I'm struggling to cut the thing and give me everything I need to enjoy the steak. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with you, and I'm with first name basis. I'm gonna look through here and see. Raging Banana said if they're smart, they'll put Breath of the Wild 2 on the new system as they have been since Twilight Princess. So I agree. So like they did with Breath of the Wild with the Switch and this Wii U, and I already said that that's what I think they're gonna do. That they're gonna put that Breath of the Wild 2 is cross gen. That's why we haven't seen it. And to hear them already saying they're working on something new, it falls into my speculation that next year is when we're going to see whatever they're working on. Whether we get it next year, we definitely going to see it next year. But I just hope that they do right, man. Nintendo has been lagging behind long enough. I enjoy my Switch, but you make your system obsolete out the gate, and that's what I'm kind of tired of. Like, you can see them. Keith, this goes back to what you were saying. You can see, look how thin that thing is. Look how thin you're gonna see it in a second. This is who is this? Game Explain, kind of doing an unboxing of the N64 controller for the Switch, and they're showing you just how the design is just poor because it's based off the original design, and it was poor. But they want you to give them $50 for that controller. Like,
Man, you better give them $50 for that controller.
I ain't giving them nothing for that controller, man. That's why I got the Pro controllers up there. I got two, so that I don't have to buy. I ain't buying no more controllers. I don't even use the Joy-Cons. So I guess I guess I never was a Joy-Con boy because I never used my Joy-Cons.
That thing wobbly. Look at that analog stick, boy. That thing shaking in there, boy.
Go ahead, K-Bubba. We gonna wrap this thing up.
No. But I apologize. The power on my headset went out, so I was left looking stupid. But yeah, I agree with first name basis about they need to come with that power. And obviously, I have been asking for power for a long time. Nintendo doesn't cater to gamers like me, which I understand. But you keep putting your audience, your true audience, who you're shooting for, at a disadvantage, right? When you release a game, the systems are the way you release them, and then your people who are true to you want to play their favorite third-party games on their favorite device. You get what The Witcher was on the Switch. You get what Outer Worlds was on the Switch. This Mortal Kombat, this glassy, smeary looking type of game, because you're not giving developers enough to work with to produce a good game on your system, or easy enough tools to produce a good game on your system. So I think it is time for them, and I hate that they hide behind this motive of trying to do what the industry's not doing. Right? They hide behind this mask of the reason why we do it this way is because we can't. If we follow trends, we'll never create anything new. Then how is everybody else creating new stuff? How is Sony still number one?
They not
But
number one. They're not number one.
Brother, PlayStation 5 kicking butt. Let's not act crazy around here.
Hey, but the Switch is still winning, K-Bomb now. The Switch is still winning.
The Switch is doing its thing. The Switch
it's winning. Say it, it's winning.
So the question is like you don't have to hide.
That brother would not say it's winning.
I won't say it. You won't have to hide. Why do you got to hide behind this mask of, oh, we're just doing things because we can't follow the trend. We have to give them what they don't know they want until we give it to them. No, those are things we know we won't, and we've been telling you.
That's a crazy statement.
It's a crazy. But that statement allows you to do all kind of nonsense because you can hide behind it.
You're right. It's a statement that frees them from having to compete. That's what it's doing. If we don't do what everybody wants us to do, which is compete, because now some of the most the strongest voices opposing this conversation are starting to say it now. Like I ain't gonna say no names,
Right.
but I remember cats would be like, we don't need power. We don't now. That's all they talk about is power and their system and so because they have moved on to another system. So
and they're playing systems with power and they're looking at all that power like this is nice.
Right now, the Switch is dope, and I don't want to diminish what the Switch is. The Switch to me is enjoying a unique,
what it is.
Yeah, it is enjoying a unique space, doing a unique thing that I think people didn't know that they want. Well, no, I won't say that. People did want that. Nintendo just gave. Actually, Switch is what people actually was asking for. With the Wii U, that's what the Switch was what they wanted. Something they can take on the go and continue to play. Nintendo actually gave us what we wanted rather than going against. So, all I want them to do, I think it's just about time for us to see Nintendo compete again. And that statement does absolve them and free them from having to compete. And
it really does.
And the truth is, Keith, right now, financially, they can compete. Nintendo has enough money to compete. They can make a powerful system. And but we know Nintendo has been enjoying making ain't that whatchamacallit? Oh, okay.
Making money on these systems.
Offering
every sale.
Basically offering past what's the word I want? Dated
prior technology.
Dated tech.
Because remember, the Switch is based off tech that was already done.
Yeah, the Integra.
And it wasn't successful.
Right. It's basically NVIDIA Shield repackaged. Yep. So it's dated tech, and they've been successful with. They gave us the Wii, that's the GameCube twice. That's what the Wii. That's what the Wii was. The Wii was the GameCube with a motion controller. Twice. I mean, technically, that's what it was. If you go look at the GameCube and you look at what the Wii was. A lot of people say the Wii. D2K jumped up in here. Look at him. Let me move this over here. The Wii was we about to shut it down, D2. But the Wii was basically, they say the Wii was two GameCubes duct taped together. That's what the saying was. Well, that's what the saying was. That's back in the day, that's what cats would say about the Wii. The Wii, it was two GameCubes duct taped together. So they have repackaged several times. And the Switch is nothing but the Wii U repackaged in one. They made the gamepad, the device, and gave you the Wii U in the gamepad. The whole Wii U, they put it in the gamepad. That's what the Switch is. So it's basically the Wii U repackaged, to be honest. So actually, Nintendo has given us the same system twice. They gave us the
But
GameCube and the Wii, which was the same system, and they gave us the Wii U and the Switch, which is the same system. So it is time to do something new. And I know that's kind of crazy, but it's the truth. That's the Wii
but
U is the Switch. The Switch is the Wii U repackaged, rebranded, newer technology, but doing the same thing, but under the handheld device and docking it. Go ahead, Keith.
but the problem is, like, I wish it was actually the Wii U undocked because, like you mentioned earlier, Miiverse.
Oh
That
yeah,
store, that eShop was fly. It had Christmas music sometimes. You had all of this holiday music sometimes.
let me
Just
pull that up.
music and just being able to just it was just it was faster. You know what I'm
Me,
saying? The Wii U, even though it failed, because it failed, it did everything that Nintendo wanted it to do as for, or anything that a gamer would want it to do. There was no friend codes. You could literally type in somebody's name and pull it up. The Wii U did all of those things. It was just behind that stupid letter U. And that killed the whole thing. And now Nintendo look at it like, oh, we gotta start over. No, no, you had some great stuff with the Wii U.
yeah,
Some
they did.
great stuff.
Yeah,
And now this eShop, let's call it a book. Anybody who doesn't have a Nintendo Switch, I'll tell you right now, the eShop on a Nintendo Switch is trash and it's slow and it's clunky, and it ain't even a lot going on. The Wii U version of the eShop had a lot more going on, and it ran a lot better. I'm telling you the truth.
Hmm.
I don't know what it is, but it's slow when you boot it up. You're like, man, I'm trying to get to this game over here, but it's taking so long. It's taking so long to get to it. But the Wii U had a lot of great stuff going on for it, and I don't understand why Nintendo thinks reset, reset, reset. It's failing. No, continue to take the good. You gave us the games. You could have gave us some of the features that the Wii U had as well.
Hmm.
uh,
But instead of worrying about that hardware, man, get that online infrastructure working, man. Microsoft is running circles around the industry right now, laughing all the way to the bank. And before I get out of here, I gotta talk about Forza 5. But anyways,
all right. D2, you got anything to add? Cause we about to shut it down. So I'm gonna turn it back over to Keith if you don't.
Well. Let's do. I want to hear D2K
That's what I
thoughts
said.
about
D2. I thought I said D2.
Yeah, no. I'm saying I wanted to direct his thoughts to what you were talking about with the new system.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The Nintendo had an investors meeting or some type of meeting, and they alluded to hinted at that they were working on a new device. They actually said it. So, what's your thoughts? Because we kind of thought about what you were sharing with us. I want to say about 2, 3 podcasts back. You shared that you have heard through the rumor mill that they were working on a new device.
Our very own Nintendo insider.
Well, that wouldn't be me. Well, I mean, this is kind of like par for the course. They always have that little graph that they have, and they talk about future hardware, and they have a 220XX on it. That's something that they always do. So it's not really a news thing. It's just kind of par for the course for them. They just have to tell their investors what they're doing because they're doing it with their money. So you have to keep them abreast of what you're doing. And that was kind of my arguments about, people who are thinking that Nintendo's still going to do a Switch Pro, is that Nintendo can't come out publicly and lie about what they're doing with their money. That's a felony. So
Hmm.
you can't do that. It's a class C felony. You can't do that. It's called
That's funny.
securities fraud. So they are working on something, and that's kind of just par for the course for everybody. Microsoft is working on their next console. Sony's working on their next console. You got to. I think that when we'll see it, we'll probably hear about it probably sometime in the middle of next year. We won't hear about it this year, but whatever they're working on, it's definitely far along. There's already games in development for it right now. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
But I do have to apologize for sashaying in here late. I just came back from seeing Rocky versus Drago movie.
Oh
Oh.
yeah, that's right.
What?
Yeah.
Rocky versus Drago.
Remember the trailer he sent us?
I didn't see it.
Oh man, you missed it. That was a trailer. That was one of the best trailers I've seen. That was dope.
I gotta go watch. You said you put it
He
in
put in the
the hangout?
chat. He put it in the chat. Yeah.
Okay, I'll watch it later.
Well, it's gonna be available for streaming tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm not sure if basically what it was is that it started off with like this. It wasn't like a Q&A session because it didn't take questions, but it was like an interview on a stage. You had Sylvester Stallone and some Hollywood dude, I don't know who. But basically he was just breaking down, his ideas of why he went back and redid Rocky 4. There were director's cut of Rocky 4, and he explained a lot that we didn't know about it. He explained how, even though it was the most popular of all the films, he felt that he did a lot of things wrong and a lot of things that he wished he didn't do. Like he said, he really regrets killing Apollo Creed out of the series. He said that was a mistake, and if he had to go back and do it again, he would have fixed it so Apollo could still be around somehow. He'd still be messed up to sell, the Drago being strong, but he would still have him be that voice, his mentor, going forward, life. And
Okay.
he explained there's a lot of footage in here that it's amazing how much he left on the cutting room floor. This is a completely different movie.
Wow. When is it streaming? You said it's streaming tomorrow?
Yeah, I don't know where. It didn't say where it's going to be streaming. It just said it's going to be streaming tomorrow. So it's a completely different movie. It's good. I'm not ready to abandon the original, but I definitely have them side by side.
Nice.
Okay. I want to see that, man. I gotta watch that.
That is my favorite too. My favorite.
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
so.
4 is my 3 and 4. Like I just got a love affair with 4, but 3 and 4 are my favorite. But I've grown to enjoy all of them over the years, except for I think the first
5.
one. No, 5 is trash. 5 is trash. I don't even
5 is
count 5.
trash.
I go 4, then I
That's
go to
trash.
6. I go 4 to Balboa. I don't even count 5. Tommy Morrison, that was trash. But anyway,
oh god, that's
first
trash.
one. The first one is hard to watch sometimes. I think I enjoyed the second one a lot more than the first one. But look at that Breath of the Wild.
I like the fight in the first one. I like the fights in the first one. Good. Some of the acting in the first one was kind of bad.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was phenomenal.
But
the fight in the first one was good. Some of the acting, even with the wife or the whoever she was, it was bad.
I'm gonna let Keith give his last thoughts on that topic we was talking about with Nintendo, and then we're gonna get out of here. But I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna watch that trailer when we get in there. Go ahead and finish your thoughts, and then we wrapping it up.
I'm done with Nintendo. This conversation, but I'm done with Nintendo, but I'm done with.
Man, you kind of threw me out like, dang, we got to where you quitting? You
just finished Metroid,
bruh.
No,
I can't beat this dude, man.
You gotta be kidding me,
bruh. I can't beat him. I get to the second, but I only tried twice, so I'm gonna give it another try. I've been busy, but man, that second part to his fight is ridiculous, man. It's weird. So
you want a tip?
Nah, I don't want no tip. If I get a tip, you won't even know. If I'm cheating, I'm gonna cheat 2 on solo. You ain't gonna never know. But anyway, I'm gonna try. If I don't beat it after this week, I might have to hit you up, man. What am I doing wrong? But anyway, I'm just happy I got to the end. I'm on the final boss, so I ain't like old dude who couldn't shoot his way out of the first scene. Anyway. But anyway, that was the cast for tonight. D2K, man, we thank you for jumping in. And I'm going to watch that trailer, bro, because I love 4. So how many minutes did it add to the movie?
I don't think it really added anything. The movie moved at a very quick pace, they cut a lot of stuff out of there that was kind of filler material and replaced it with stuff that actually told a better story.
Did they clean up that scene? Go ahead. No, you go ahead. I'm interrupting
especially
you.
between Apollo and between Apollo and Rocky. There was a lot. It really, the way the story is told now, basically takes all the blame off of Rocky, because Apollo basically he wanted to die.
Okay, that's okay. I was gonna ask, did they kind of clean up that the part where Rocky was training and him running up the hill? That they kind of streamlined, and that, even though that's one of the song playing is so dope, but Rocky running up that
song
mountain,
is dope.
Rocky.
No. They left that. They left the training sequences alone. They added some footage to the training sequences, some different angles and stuff. And the robot is gone.
The robot is gone?
The robot is completely gone.
Wow. Now that part I was hoping they would probably take out is him running up the mountain. Like, come on, Rocky, you ain't running.
They kept that in there.
I'm like, Rocky, come on, boy. Stop, man. We know you Rocky, but you know you ain't ran up no doggone mountain, bro. Stop it, man. When you finally see it from the side, like he ran up this mountain in 10 minutes. Come on, Rocky, stop it. Now every time I saw the scene, D2K, I'm like, now how you finna get down? That's what I want to know. How you getting down? After you ran all the way up there, you gonna miss the whole fight. They're gonna have to send a plane or something up there to get you, because you ran up to the top of this mountain before dusk. That brother was at the top of this mountain. But anyway, that's a come on son right there. But yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I want to see this. So anyway, K-Bomb said don't go watch Eternals. He said it's trash.
I did not say
you
that.
didn't say
Don't
that?
do that.
I thought you said it was
that.
trash.
You already know. I said formulate your own opinion about it. And what I did told Level not to go at night because he gonna be asleep. In
other words, you said it's trash. So I'm gonna skip that and go watch Ghostbusters.
Whatever, man.
But anyway, I'm gonna let these two dudes sign out. Go ahead, K-Bomb.
Yeah, no, I enjoy the podcast. I wish Keith and D2K got a chance to listen to me blush over the Guardians of the Galaxy game and take another last dump on Marvel's Avengers before we put that under the steps and never talk about it again.
Wow.
But that Marvel, like I said, man, that the Guardians is good. It's a fun game.
The more I've seen, the more I like of that.
Okay.
The more I see, the more I'm like,
I might get it when they go on sale. I get it out that crate they put out there right before you go through the checkout line.
Wow.
I'm messing. I am messing. I'm joking, bro.
The hate is real.
No, I trust you, man, because you haven't steered me wrong on no game yet, so I might have to
appreciate it.
Check it out. Go ahead, Mr. Norris.
Yeah, I'm sorry I was late. I was in rehearsals. I'm gonna be in a play. I'm finna, dust off the old acting chop shit out.
Okay. What is my motivation?
What's the play called?
It's Christmas Carol.
Okay.
I'm not Scrooge. The dude who's playing Scrooge is phenomenal. I was like, wow, this the guy playing. Wow.
Now you doing this through your college, or you doing this through church? What you doing this through?
Just because my eye doctor was telling me that she does acting. I was like, man, I haven't acted in so long, and I was like, well, let me go over there, and I auditioned and got 3 roles actually. They're small, but 3 roles.
Nice. That's dope, man. Congratulations.
I appreciate it.
This could be the beginning of something big.
I was thinking that. But yeah, man, that's why I was late. So if it happens, it lands on another Thursday, that's why I'll be late again. But I'm always gonna try to get in and talk about these video games. I'll table Forza 5.
No, go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it.
No, man, no. We want to give him an opportunity to actually express himself. We already kind of run it short.
Okay. I need to play it a little bit more because I did something last night and I was like, okay, this may change my mind. I'm not gonna say what that is yet, but I was like, this might actually change my mind about how I feel about it. But anyways, what was I gonna say?
Right? Forza 5. Okay.
Speaking of movies and TV shows, I know y'all talked about Dune. There's another show called Foundation. If you got Apple TV Plus, was also I think this was the inspiration for Dune, like the books. So you got Foundation, Dune, then Star Wars.
Okay.
Foundations is pretty interesting. I can't say I gotta watch that last episode again. I fell asleep, but not because it was bad, just because it was it was late. I was watching it too late.
Yeah,
but
it was just late.
Yeah, it was just late. But Foundation, and then I think Kevin Durant got a TV show on Apple TV Plus.
I don't have Apple TV, man.
You should check it out. They got some good shows on there.
What's got a show coming up on Apple TV? One of the greatest actors ever. What is
Tom
it? Wilson.
Cruise. Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks.
Oh, I seen that. Finch. It was okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I think y'all need to go check out this, and I know everybody got Netflix. The Harder They Fall.
Haven't seen it yet, but
that's the Cowboys one, right?
That movie is dope, bruh. Dope. I highly enjoyed that movie, man. Now, I'm putting myself out there because y'all come back, man. That movie was trash, but that was produced. I think it was executive produced by Jay-Z. So our executive director was Jay-Z.
That's dope.
But yeah, y'all should check that one out. Anyway, we don't want to make our end game push us all the way up to 2 hours. Well, this has been the Live and Level Gamers podcast. Next week, we're going to talk about that, I guess that Forza 5. Keith got something to say. I want to hear what he got to say. So tune in, same place, same time. I hope y'all enjoyed K-Bum ranting about the Avengers. I'm going to check out this Rocky trailer. Don't go watch the Eternals. That's what K-Bum said. And we will be back next week. Till then, deuces. Stay safe. Raging Banana and First Name Basis, we salute y'all for jumping in with us today, keeping us company. Make sure y'all like and subscribe and share this with friends. Until then, we're out. Deuces.